certainly makes for an explosive debate. Let's have one right now, bringing in our panel. Rabin-Havt, host of The Agenda and former aide to Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, checking in via Skype from Washington, and in our South Florida Newsmax newsroom, Javier Manjarres, executive, or actually managing editor of the Shark Tank political blog. Ari, if you were advising Senator Reid right now, is it time for I guess we'll try to put it gently, a parting of the ways of the soon-to-be Democrat minority and the president, just institutionally, on this whole notion of executive amnesty?
Look, I think Harry Reid's one where when he disagrees with the president, he's not scared to say it. For example, on the Trans-Pacific Partnership, Harry Reid is in vehement disagreement with the president on that bill. But I think on amnesty, they are, as you'd call it, I say amnesty, on changing up immigration policy in this country, I think they walk in lockstep.
Well, you heard that, Javier, and it's kind of curious because a few years ago, you can go back and check the tape, and there was Harry Reid talking about the dangers of allowing illegals into the country, but politics is politics, and apparently it remains, even in the wake of a political decision last week like the midterms, the president and the Democrats in the Senate want to move forward with this amnesty.
Right, yeah, they are in lockstep, at least they are now. Of course they want to move forward with this because this is like the Hail Mary for them. They need immigration reform. They need to demonize the Republicans for immigration reform in the next couple of years to be able to, maybe take back some of those seats they they lost 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and maybe retain the White House. This is a Hail Mary pass for the Democrats. That's all they have.
Well, you mentioned the White House, and that sets the stage. Already, we just finished the midterms, but looking ahead to 2016, there is something that the newly re-elected Republican governor of Wisconsin, Scott Walker, said over the weekend. Let's listen and get your reaction.
You're not deferring to Paul Ryan, then. It sounds like you believe a governor, not a member of Congress, should be the Republican nominee.
Paul Ryan may be the only exception to that rule, but overall, I believe governors make much better presidents.
And Rick Perry echoed the sentiment in an interview with Breitbart News, and when he said the next president will not be a senator, it will be a governor. Well, is that essentially a hint or more than a hint from Walker and from Rick Perry? Javier, first to you on Republican governors and the Republican presidential nomination in 2016.
Well, I think all the potential Republican presidential candidates that are governors would be great choices. Maybe not Chris Christie, but I disagree with Perry. I think maybe there'd be a senator, maybe one from South Florida that may be president or has a better chance of becoming president. But again, anything's better than what the Democrats offer, and right now it's looking like Hillary Clinton.
All right, Javi got in his obligatory mention of Senator Marco Rubio.
Ooh, I didn't mention
Ari,
him.
what? It's okay. Ari, your take. It seems like for the Democrats, it's three choices: Hillary, Hillary, and Hillary. Is this thing just basically all done for Democrats?
No, I actually think there will be several candidates who run against Hillary. I think you'll have Martin O'Malley will set up a race. I think Bernie Sanders, the senator from Vermont, will run to her left. And I think Joe Biden will end up running because what else is he going to do? So I think you will see a competitive Democratic primary, and I think it will be one where voters are given a choice. Now, look, I think Hillary has bigger advantages than she even had in 2008. I think those advantages can be well articulated.
And speaking of those advantages, let me step in right here. There's a lot to talk about. We'll come back on the other side and talk about those alleged advantages for Mrs. Clinton. Stay with us.